Hey friends, welcome back to Brick Language, and guess what? It is the middle of December and I have 0 Christmas decorations up. So, what better way to get in the Christmas spirit than to build Christmas Lego? So let's do that today. But first of all, if this is your first time visiting our channel, welcome. We're glad you're with us. If you like what you see, consider subscribing. Just like my friends Bear and Bryson and Bowen did. Hi guys. If you want to see what it is that we're going to build today, just keep on watching and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for our first build today, to get us in the Christmas spirit, we have Santa's delivery truck. This is Lego number 40746. It has 224 pieces and it is cute. Of course, I love anything with elves in it. I think elves are so cute. Let's go ahead and get this built and see what it looks like. All done, and this is so cute. There are a lot of little tiny moving parts, little things, and for language, this would be a great build. It's only 224 pieces. So the roof comes off. So you'll just pop the roof off, and then the side door opens. Inside, you've put all of those Christmas presents that you've built. They give you plenty of extra pieces where you can build your own presents. So the elf can actually deliver the Christmas presents to be put under the Christmas tree, which I think is a really nice touch. Gives you some fun Christmas decoration. You can make it look like your Christmas tree. Lots of options there. As far as the truck goes, you can see it rolls. You've got some really great things to talk about here. So there's a sack on the side here with an envelope inside. You could absolutely discuss, what do you think that letter is for? Who do you think that goes to? Why do you think this elf is carrying a letter? And talk about it. What does post mean? That's not a word we use here in America very often. When you open up the door, there's a lot of things on these stickers inside. Let's talk about what those are. And why would this door need to open? There's a lantern here on the side. Why does he need a lantern? There is a small wrench over here, and there's a shovel right here. What do we need these for? So I also really like the interactive piece back here of this turning knob on the back. This folds down and folds up, and you have almost a wind up mechanism here on the back. You don't get Santa. Santa's extra. I just got him out. But this is what you get with your build. Easy to put together, easy to talk about. Bring out other minifigures, discuss what's going on. Give some gifts, reenact Christmas, maybe prepare our kiddos for Christmas and what we're going to see, what we're going to do, and how we can share and really enjoy giving as much as we do receiving. 244 pieces. It is 8+ unless you have a Lego builder, and I think 6, 7, 8 could do this with a little bit of help. Very interactive. So language, I would say 9 out of 10. I really enjoy this. At Target, this set is $15.99, which is pretty good. It's not a huge deal, but it does make it 7 cents per piece. So that is a really, really pretty good deal. And not to mention, this is something you're going to want to keep. You're going to want to build it every year, maybe add to it. Maybe every year when you build it, you could get some Lego that you collected during the year and make more gifts, add some minifigures, put a Santa in there. But there's definitely a lot of room to grow here. If your child's not into building, but you still want to create those language moments, you build it, you bring them in and talk about it. Look what I just added. Look what I just put on front. What do you think this is? And really talk about what you're doing so that when you put it out as Christmas decoration, they've already got a talking point. They can come back and look at it. They can come back and roll it, open it, play with it again. So this is a really, really good language and playable set. So I really, really did enjoy this. I hope you enjoy it too. We're going to move all of this off because we have one more small build to do today. And that is Lego number 30670, Santa Sleigh Ride. So I picked this up at Barnes & Noble, I think, and these had just come out, but a lot of the stores hadn't put them out yet, and I was able to find 2 managers at 2 different stores, one at Target, one at Barnes & Noble, who went the extra mile to dig this out for me. So kudos to Barnes & Noble. And if you're not checking out Barnes & Noble for your Lego shopping, definitely do that. I was amazed at how many Lego Barnes & Noble have. So if you haven't been to a Barnes & Noble in a while, find one, go visit, buy a book, get some Lego. It's fun. All right, so we're gonna open this up and we're gonna see what we have. open it up, you're going to get all 73 pieces in one shot, which you usually do, and your directions are going to be a single piece of paper. So as you can see, it is Santa in his sleigh with a reindeer. Everything's a little boxy, but that's okay. That's what you expect from a poly bag. Santa was quick and easy. He is not full-bodied. You're only building his top part and then putting him on a little stand to fit inside of here. You do get a little three-dimensional ball for his hat, and you get a little kind of 2 to 3 dimensional beard. Everything else is pretty flat. There is a ball back here. It seems a little random, but if you got the mail truck, you've got a bunch of gifts here, and you've got extra Lego. So some of those little gifts will fit perfectly in the back. So build a couple of extra builds or extra gifts from your Santa sleigh. Then you can create a little more conversation and a little more visual interest. So 6+ I think is stretching. I think if you've got a 6-year-old that builds a lot, perhaps, but again, these directions are different than normal book directions. So I'm going to say this is probably 7 and up, maybe even 8. Language, I'm really going to put this at about 6 out of 10. If you have a younger one, maybe not at all. This might be fun for them to get down and look at, but I don't know that building it will be that enjoyable. If you have an older child who is verbal, struggling with following directions and sequencing, this would actually be a really good, and I'm going to give it about a 7 out of 10 for that, simply because these directions require you to pay close attention to each picture, and that would be a really great language learning opportunity. Again, playability, not something you're playing with while you're building it. And you can get it down and pretend to fly with him, but really this is just for a fun, quick build, and maybe to put up as decoration. I don't know that you would necessarily play with this, but up on a shelf, definitely have a Christmas vibe about it. So 2 really good builds. Didn't enjoy the poly bag quite as much, but still fun for $4.99. So yeah, this was really enjoyable. Thank you so much again for joining us, and we will see you next time. Merry Christmas.